Is it started?
Yes, it started.
Okay. So, hello everyone. I am Harshil Kaneria from Google Developer Student Club, lead of Government Engineering College, Rajkot, and I am wishing you a very good morning as well as a happy Unity Day to all the Indians. So let me start the session. Before focusing on the actual outcome, we have 2 or 3 announcements for you. So I will hand over to Ajit for the announcement. Ajit, over to you.
Yes, thank you very much. Very good morning to everyone. And as we all know that we have just completed this 30 days of Google Cloud Challenge. As you can see, we have presented some figures here. The competition had total 397 participants. The people who completed at least one track are 170, and the ones who completed both the tracks are 161. Basically, in this challenge, we were supposed to complete some quests and labs. Based on the completion, we will be getting a free swags. So my heartily congratulations to all those 170 people and huge congratulations to 161 people who has completed both the tracks. And for the rest of the people who did not make it, I kind of feel regret and I wish that maybe they will be doing it later in the next part. And as you can see here, we have presented a beautiful graph of showing at least one track and people who completed both the tracks. Thank you. Now for the another exciting announcement, I call Himanshu.
Thank you, Ajit. Good morning, everyone. So we have created a Discord server for our club, and I think many of you know about it from our Instagram and WhatsApp notifications. So I think most of you know about what is Discord and how it works. But just to be on the safe side, I will give you a short introduction about Discord, and I will also show you our Discord server. And we will also post this link in the chat box so that you can join our Discord server. So let me just share my screen, and then I will tell you about the Discord server. Uh, is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So yeah, this is our Discord server, and basically, um, if I want to describe Discord, it's like our Microsoft Teams and any other texting platform, but basically it has more features than that, and it is also easy to manage things on this and organize different things on this platform. Can I speak in Hindi, uh, Harshit?
Yes, sure. No issue.
Okay, okay. तो बेसिकली डिस्कॉर्ड में हम लोग लाइक यहाँ पे बहुत सारे जैसे बहुत सारी चीजें आपको यहाँ दिख रही है मेरे लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे जहाँ पे मेरा कर्सर है। तो ये अलग इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं चैनल्स। तो बेसिकली ये चैनल्स में अलग अलग चीज़ों के लिए हम लोग ने चैनल्स क्रिएट किया है। जैसे एक चैनल है रूल्स एंड गाइडलाइंस का, तो बेसिकली जो हमारे सर्वर के रूल्स एंड बाकी जो भी रूल्स एंड गाइडलाइंस है सर्वर की वो आपको यहाँ पे मिल जाएंगी। तो ये चीज़ें आपको फॉलो करनी है। फिर हम लोग अनाउंसमेंट्स, मैंने अनाउंसमेंट्स डाली हैं 2-3 अनाउंसमेंट्स, तो वो अनाउंसमेंट्स आपको अपडेट्स यहाँ पे मिलते जाएंगे। एंड सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ है कि जब आप ज्वाइन करेंगे हमारे सर्वर को तो पहले तो आपको गाइडलाइंस पढ़नी पड़ेंगी। वो सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ है, क्योंकि कुछ ऐसी गलत चीज़ें ना हो, इसके लिए हम लोग ने रूल्स बनाए हैं। और दूसरी चीज़ है, आपको ऑटो रोल्स करके ये जो चैनल दिख रहा है यहाँ पे, इस पे जाना पड़ेगा। और यहाँ पे जाके ये जैसे आपको अलग अलग जैसे यहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा है लैंग्वेजेस रोल मेन्यू, यहाँ पे आपको 4 लैंग्वेजेस का ऑप्शन दिया गया है, इसमें से आपको क्लिक करना है इनमें से किसी एक पे, सो दैट आप वो मतलब पर्टिकुलर लैंग्वेज से असाइंड हो जाएं, वो रोल आपको मिल जाए, और वो पर्टिकुलर लैंग्वेज से रिलेटेड कोई भी अपडेट है या कोई भी किसी का डाउट है जो पूछता है वो उस पर्टिकुलर लैंग्वेज से रिलेटेड, आपको वो सारी चीजें मिलती जाएंगी। मतलब आपको एक्सेस मिल जाएगा वो पर्टिकुलर चैनल का जहाँ पे उस लैंग्वेज से रिलेटेड, वो प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज से रिलेटेड डिस्कशन होंगी। सिमिलरली हम लोग ने टेक्नोलॉजीज का भी डाला हुआ है, तो किसी को फ्लटर डेवलपमेंट में इंटरेस्ट है तो वो उस पर्टिकुलर रोल पे क्लिक कर देगा और उसको वो मतलब इस पे रिएक्शन पे क्लिक कर देगा तो उसको पर्टिकुलर रोल असाइन हो जाएगा, और वो पर्टिकुलर चैनल जहाँ पे फ्लटर डेवलपमेंट से रिलेटेड डिस्कशन होगा वो चैनल का एक्सेस उसको मिल जाएगा। ये चीज बेसिकली इसलिए की गई है कि सपोज करो व्हाट्सएप पे कोई डिस्कशन होता है तो बहुत सारे लोग अलग अलग चीजों को लेकर डिस्कशन करते हैं, तो मेरे रिलेवेंट कोई डिस्कशन हो रहा है वो मेरे से मिस हो जाएगा, ज्यादा चांसेस है, क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीजें डिस्कस हो रही है एक साथ। तो उसको मतलब ओवरकम करने के लिए ये चीज हम लोग ने ये सिस्टम ट्राई किया है इम्प्लीमेंट करने का। तो आप सब लोगों से मेरा रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप लोग रोल्स असाइन कर लेना खुद को, सो दैट कोई अपडेट या कोई भी डिस्कशन हो रहा हो पर्टिकुलर चीज को लेके, और अगर वो मे बी आपको लाइक पसंद आए, आपको सपोज करो कोई कोड कर रहे हो और आपको पर्टिकुलर चीजों के बारे में पता करना है और उससे रिलेटेड कोई डिस्कशन ऑलरेडी हो रहा है, तो आपको वो चीज पता चल जाएगी पहले से ही। तो ये काम है ऑटो रोल का। और हम लोग ने डिस्कॉर्ड प्लेटफॉर्म खाली इसके लिए नहीं बनाया है कि ये सब हो, हम लोग ने सोचा है कि थोड़े फन इवेंट्स भी हम लोग मतलब ऑर्गेनाइज कर सकते हैं, एंड जो कि व्हाट्सएप पे पॉसिबल नहीं है करना। तो हम लोग वो सारे इवेंट्स हो गए जैसे क्विजेज हो गई, या फिर मतलब मीम से रिलेटेड कोई इवेंट हम लोग को करना हुआ, बहुत सारे टाइप के इवेंट्स हो सकते हैं पॉसिबल करना इस पे, तो हम लोग वो भी ट्राई करेंगे सो दैट थोड़ा मतलब लाइट मूड रहे लोगों का। और ये सर्वर आप लोग के लिए बनाया गया है, तो आप लोग इसका यूज करो जितना पॉसिबल हो सके। लाइक टेक्निकल डिस्कशंस के लिए एक अलग सेक्शन है, और नॉर्मल टेक्स्ट डिस्कशंस के लिए एक जनरल चैट करके बना दिया, उसमें आप लोग डिस्कस कर सकते हो अलग अलग चीजों को लेके। एंड इस पे एक्टिव रहो, जितना एक्टिव रहोगे उतना ज्यादा यूज होगा, उतना ही फायदा ये डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर का होगा आपको और हमको। तो इंटरेक्शन हमारा हमारी टीम का और आपका इंटरेक्शन ज्यादा होगा, तो आपको जो चीजें चाहिए हम लोग वो दे पाएंगे, हमको वो चीजें क्लियर होगी आपकी आपकी क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है। तो इसी के लिए हम लोग ने ये डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर बनाया है। सो दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड। नाउ आई विल हैंड ओवर टू द लीडर हर्षल।
Okay, thank you, Himanshu. So let us start our today's session. Let me introduce the all four winners before starting ahead. The first member of that hackathon is Mukund Kulkarni. He is currently working in a TCS as a migration analyst. The second member is our Ajay Nagotha. He is currently working as a software developer at React Native, and Vue.js at Rao Information and Technology Rajkot. Third member is Yash Chawda. He is currently working as a GRUBBRR System Private Limited as an Angular developer. And the fourth member is Aman Jurani, who is currently working in Habilo as a backend developer. So I would like to invite all the four winners to turn on your mic as well as camera for better interaction.
Hello, good morning all.
Hello, good morning. How are you all?
Hey Arshil, good morning.
We are fine here.
Good morning. So let us start our Q&A. I would like to request all the participants, if you have any doubts or queries, then you can feel free to ask in the chat box, as well as you can unmute yourself, or else you can ask in the end of the session. Okay, so let me start with my first question. That can you tell me what is a hackathon and how to take part in the different hackathons?
Sure, Arshil. So like hackathons, you can consider are like coding events. Like I hope everyone is comfortable with English, or should I change the language?
If any participants are not comfortable with English, then you can put it in a chat box. So we can switch to other.
कोई नहीं, हिंदी में ही समझा देता हूँ.
हाँ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं.
तो हैकेथॉन बेसिकली कोडिंग इवेंट्स होते हैं, और एक दिन का भी होता है, 24 आवर्स का, 36 आवर्स का, 48 आवर्स का, और डे नाइट कोडिंग इवेंट्स होते हैं, जिसमें कुछ हैकेथॉन्स में प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट्स पहले से ही प्रोवाइडेड होते हैं, कुछ में खुद से भी आप प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट्स प्रपोज कर सकते हो, और कुछ में वहाँ जाके आपको प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट्स वो लोग देते हैं. तो उसमें बेसिकली वो प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट्स पे आपको वर्क करने का होता है. मतलब फुल एंड टू एंड प्रोजेक्ट बनाने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं होती है, बेसिक प्रोटोटाइप जैसा बनाने का होता है 36 आवर्स में, जिसके बेसिस पे यू आर जज्ड एंड प्राइजेस होते हैं, खाना वगैरह होता है, टीम्स के साथ मज़ा आता है. सो लाइक काफ़ी मतलब आपको भी मतलब नॉलेज वगैरह के लिए काफ़ी अच्छा होता है, और काफ़ी सीखने को मिलता है. सो मतलब वही बेसिकली हैकेथॉन में मतलब वही प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट्स होते हैं, और आपको उस प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट पे प्रोजेक्ट बनाने का होता है, और उसके हिसाब से आपकी जजिंग होती है.
Okay, so before moving ahead, I think one participant has a doubt. Ronnie Sarkar, you can unmute yourself and ask if you have any doubt.
Hello, Bhaiya. I'm new here, so I cannot see the chat channel. Not available.
Okay. Himanshu, can you fix it?
Well, Ronnie, it's fine. Like you can unmute and speak if you have a
Yeah.
question.
Okay. Yeah, Bhaiya. I am a new, and I am from the RK University,
Okay.
and in the first semester, and I am studying my first semester, and I know little bit of JavaScript, and I am I'm working as a front-end developer at one company. And front-end developer is a 6 month now it's a present. So how can I develop myself, and the faster roadmap? Uh, I can say faster roadmap, and how can I join hackathon? And I am starting learning C++.
Okay. So
Can I join at your club? And
like yes,
Sure.
Harsh.
Can join our club, and I think your question will be answered at the end of our this event, because all of your question will be covered in the event. So stay tuned. And if Mukund bhai, you have to say any specific words to Roni, then you are feel free.
Yeah, sure. So Ronnie, like Harshil is like you can contact Harshil if you want to join the Google Club. He will definitely help you. And like for the hackathons, like when we were in college, like the like three main hackathons used to come. One was the Smart City Hackathon. I don't know like if they organize it still or not. Then there was this Smart Gujarat Hackathon, and there was Smart India Hackathon (SIH). So and like these are the main hackathons that were like organized in Gujarat. Then like if you have like if you want to get into hackathons in other colleges, then there are like various websites available like DevPost and all that, where like Dev Folio is there, where you can like get information about various other hackathons that are being organized. Like one I know is like it's called Hack In Out. Like it's organized in Bangalore every November December time. So like I will compile a list of all the websites where such information is available, and I will share it with Harshil, like for you guys.
Okay, yeah, thank you. How can I join Discord channel? Because I am not getting the chat application. So chat application is muted, so only can see member, team members. So I am not a team member, so I cannot see chat application. So how can I contact with you, sir?
So for that, I will share the Discord server link in your university group. I think you have also completed the 30 days of Google Cloud Challenge. Am I correct?
No, no, no. Just I am no. Just I am. Now I am here. I am join. After join, I am just 32 channel, sir.
Okay, okay, no issue. So I will personally contact you, and then you can share the Discord server link to your friends also.
Okay,
Okay?
okay. You can mail me. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you, very
Yes, so let us move ahead. So I would like to ask the next question to our Vineet. What are the things that motivates you to take part in such type of hackathon? What is your basic motivation? What is your bag? Bag?
Uh, so Aman, would you like to answer?
या श्योर मतलब बेसिकली क्या होता है कि कॉलेज सिर्फ हम लोग है ना क्लासेस के लिए तो नहीं जाते हैं अगर तुम लोग उसके लिए जा रहे हो तो फिर मतलब सीखने को इतना नहीं मिलता है तो यू हैव टू एक्सप्लोर एवरीथिंग दैट इज गोइंग अराउंड द कॉलेज and you have to take participate. Almost we have taken Mukund, we have taken almost 3 to 4 hackathons in around 4 years, and this is the last hackathon we have won. Some of the hackathons we were not able to clear even the first round. So that was the journey, and like it motivates us because you can learn from people. You cannot learn from just only joining the classes or just joining the events, or you you can learn from people around you, and in hackathon that is the best way you can learn. You can like check around the projects with other people. You can definitely, it is the main motivation behind, apart from winning the hackathon, so it is the best way. So you should always explore things, like try different perspectives. So that is the thing. And if Mukund wants to add something.
Yeah, so like I remember my first hackathon. So we were like we just like selected like Android for the first time. Like we were in the hackathon for the first time, and we thought like, yeah, let's make an Android app. Like, and nobody knew nothing about Android back then. So like we managed to do some things, and then we thought like let's check out other projects. So we went around and checked out other projects, and then we came back and sat on our table like this. Okay, oh my god, we haven't made anything only. So like from there like we like got the motivation. Like yes, we need to like upskill ourselves, improve ourselves, learn more technologies, so that like we can do better at hackathons, do better at work, do like better at college. So like that's what like the learning is the most important part of the hackathon. Like you get to learn a lot of things, you get to make friends. Like that's it. Thank you.
Harshil, am I audible?
Yes,
Hello.
you are.
Yes,
Yes.
Ajay.
Yes.
So, uh, Motivation is like basically we get chance to experience the things like how things work at industry level. Like from different industries, they propose their problems. We need to make some solution. It doesn't matter like how a solution is perfect, like it is working well or not. But we need to add something from our side and make their problem solution better, like how we propose our solution, how successfully we have tried to fix the things. And another thing is like we found we experience things like we get to realize like how good we are at doing coding or making problem solution. And other thing is like when we are at college, we don't pay much attention to the projects. Like we take them very lightly, and we are like it is just a part of our we can say a result, or we can say our grade sheet. So just finish it and move on. So we would so at a hackathon we get that chance to experience real time projects, like how projects work at industry level. What are the things that we need to implement to find some better solution. Yes, that's it.
So I think Yash is also there. Yash, would you like to add something?
Sure, Mukund. So like Aman said that we were trying to participate in all the hackathons that were being like hosted, and we didn't make to Smart India Hackathon, right? We were
Yes.
so prepared for that. And about motivation, to be fair, the first motivation was free food. Being a hostelier, it was the best thing that we could get. So jokes apart, motivation, like hackathon gives you a platform where you can where you can network with people from different levels of position. Like you have students who are at your similar age, then you have faculty members who are theoretically they are very profound in their own subject, and the exposure which you get when you are asked a question is very nice, because when we create something, sometimes we are not aware that what are the like why are we creating this project, or what is the reason behind these all things. And when we were asked some questions, like when the faculty members asked us, we thought that, oh, this was never thought by us. And that exposure was really it was really good that we get. Then on top of it, yes, we get to make new friends. And the next motivation is the prize money, which we it's that is how they
It's a big
make people
motivation.
to participate. Yes, yes. And also the opportunity to learn new technologies, because as Mukund said, in our first project we took Android, and literally no one in our team knew the Android very well. Aman learned it in learned it overnight. Mukund was very aggressive in learning things to make our project work very nicely. I remember, Mukund, do you remember the situation when the where the group adjacent to us made a really nice project? Like they had a very good backend, and when Aman saw that, it was in the night, me and Mukund were like asleep, and Aman went on to see our rivals. You know that let's see what our enemies are doing. So he
Yeah.
went on to see that, and he was like, "Oh, we are nowhere near them," and he was so
It,
disheartened, that we could have done this. But the thing
I
is that they
I
have
just
prepared the
remember
project
his face.
right.
I just remember
Yes,
his face.
we can imagine it right in front of our eyes right now. So that at that point we understood one thing, that making a project from scratch while in that 36 hours is not possible. You have to prepare it beforehand. Like that's what most of the people do. They just come there and try to beautify it. They don't make anything new as such. The Yes, that's what one trick is, to be ahead of everyone else, because no one asks you that when did you started the project or how much have you made today. All they want is the end product. If the end product is good, then they are happy with it. So yes, that's the motivation. That are some of the motivations that we had. Thank you. That's all from my side.
Yeah, okay. Thank you to all for such a wonderful word. Now, let us move to the next question. So, can you tell me what is your project and what technologies you have used in the project?
Sure. So, like our problem statement was given by BSNL, and the problem statement was something like drive test, automatic drive test analysis, and report generation. So, talking about drive test, so what BSNL does is that like they have a module, and they like keep it in a car or something, and they travel around the streets collecting data about the like different signal strengths and how the signal mobile network signal is over there at that place and all that. So like it was a very raw data that they collect. So our project was to like after gathering the data, like do some processing on it, and like make things easier from them for them. Like they can easily point out like, yes, this is the tower where the problem is, or this is the reason why the signal is not coming correctly over there. So like we use the clustering, we used machine learning in our project. We used a clustering algorithm to cluster the data into different categories with good signal, like where the good signal is there, where bad signal is there, like what the problem could be, and based on that we classified our data. So for front end, like Aman was there, Ajay was there, Yash was there. Like they were working with React for the front end part, and for the back end we used Django, and like for to patch things up, we used the REST framework for the like the middleman between React and Django. And for like basically we were using machine learning, so we wanted a Python framework at the back end, so we used Django for that. I think that's it. Aman, did I miss something?
Yeah, that was it. Hello.
Okay, so hopefully, Samiraj, your question will be answered in the previous question. So let us move to the next question. If anyone have any questions in between, then you can ask, feel free to ask by unmuting yourself, or else you can put it in a chat box. Let us move to the next question. How was the journey? What kind of difficulties you have faced during this winning the Smart Gujarat Hackathon, and what is the fun activity you have performed at that time?
So the journey was like the first round. I remember, like we were still under prepared. I think we managed to like make I think a static website. Like it was not that much dynamic. Like our website was not that much dynamic, but still we like in the first round we didn't even use machine learning. Also, we were like just displaying the data and generating the report and all that. In
Static
the
generation.
yes, static report we were generating, and then in the second, like the final round, like we were fully prepared and we knew what to do. So like the one problem, like still in the final round also, like we did not know like we were going to use machine learning or something like that. But like when the judges came, like when the jury came for the first round, so like it slipped from my mouth, like we can use machine learning for this also. So and the juries were on that only. Yes, yes, it's a great idea. Use machine learning.
They were
So
interested.
so like we didn't knew, like yes, like we had not thought about that we should use that. So like for the next like 2.5 hours, I sat down and figured out, yes, like we can do clustering and all that. And I think that was like one of the major points that we won the hackathon, was like they consider like the new technologies that we are using, like machine learning is currently like in like a top edge technology, and cloud is there, AR VR is there. So any project relating to that, like they give them bonus points, I think.
Yes. So first thing, like our project was about cellular network, like cellular towers and networking and signals. So first difficulty was like to understand the things, like how things work, like how what are the parameters. We are trying to get our head into that. So I remember like at the before the night of before night of the hackathon event, we all four are set together, and we are trying to get our head into it. Like we are trying to figure out like what is the real thing, like what we need to actually perform, like what are the what will be the actual outcome that we all can see. So we have started reading blogs. We have started reading from Wikipedia. Like we have explored some good blogs that describe the thing, like what is the drive test, how they perform the drive test. So we have tried to figure out first. Firstly, we have tried to figure out that how things work at communication. So we are basically from computer engineering field. So we don't much learn things about communication. It is obvious thing. We know the knowledge, but we don't know the parameters, like what parameter is for what are the ranges, what is the good signal, what is the bad signal. So we have tried to figure out those things, and we can say we have gathered some information using which we can kickstart our project. So we have we all four had sat together, and we have tried to figure out like what is project. We have made some documents, and we have started. Basically, we what we did is we have started first phase of our SDLC life cycle, software development life cycle. When we study at our college, it is like very fascinating, like it is very good thing. But we actually we realized when we implement it. So we have started implementing first phase of software development life cycle, which is requirement analysis. So we have tried to analyze our requirement, and we can say we have assumed our outcome, and then we have started deciding technologies that we are going to use. So there was basically there was first need was like Google geolocation, or we can say Google Maps, and we need to generate some graphs. Like we need to set our data on graphs, like for which location, what is the statistics for network, like how good is network at any point. So we have figured out that thing, and we have found out that we need to use Python for analyzing the data. We have then we decided the front end part, like what we do for front end, how we are going to represent at front end side. Yes, and it was all. We are like we are not much clear about the project, but we are ready to kickstart the project. And we have jumped into the event next day. That night we haven't slept for and yes, we all four have all four had did very well. And yes, we have participated. We have went to the venue. We have started working. Like we are trying to figure out like from where to start. And yes, we have started working. And at the end of the first round, we have managed to generate some static graphs. Like we have managed to generate some static maps. Like basically, data was from we had got some data from BSNL office. that data was about they had longitude, latitude, some RX power values, TX power values, different cellular network parameters. So using those parameters, we have managed to generate some graphs, generate some maps, and we have tried our best to at first regional level round. And yes, and then we have realized that we need to make more improvements. Like we need to improvement a lot, and yes, it was going good. Yes, that's all from my side.
Yes, like the
Okay, Ajay.
main problem was the data. Like when I and Yash visited the BSNL office to like in Vadodara here to get the data. So like when I first saw the data, there were fields like RSCP and I don't know, like
Yeah,
I was
thousands
like,
of parameters. Like,
what is all this? So, but we like went into like read some books and read some research papers and like finally we got to like yes like, this means this and like we can map these things to finally like create our model and all that. Yes, Arshil.
Yeah, great. Now let us move to the next question. So it was a very excited question for all the participants as well. So how was the feeling? What do you feel after winning the Smart Gujarat Hackathon?
Aman.
Actually, feel was awesome because I haven't won anything before that, and it was actually great. And if we combine all the efforts, like we haven't done only the 36 hours or 72 hours of effort, so it was a long-term effort. And actually, the main part is that we have choose the correct project. Like you have to think you have to think this thing also because for a single project there may be different competitors, so you have to think if you really want to win something, so you have to choose the right project that you can work and you can definitely check the crowd as well. So definitely it was worth it at the end, and we have won with the first prize. So feeling was awesome. We can definitely put it on our resume that we won. So it was great. Anything Mukund like
yes.
or just like to add?
Yeah. So coming to the point, how we have managed to win that hackathon. In first round, we have realized everything where we need to improve, where we need to give much effort. After that, Corona has struck, and then pandemic came. Everyone has to stay home and do everything online. So we have started doing everything online, and our second round, final round was postponed due to the pandemic. Then we have placements started at our college. So we have we all four has placed some companies, and we have started our training. So it was the plus point for us. Like we have started training. So uh, we have got so many things to learn from that internship duration of our career, and that help us a lot at the final round. Then they have declared date for final round. We have participated in that round. We were we were not new we were not new at problem solving, because we have faced so many challenges. We have tried to find some solutions during our internships, or we can say our training duration. So it helped us lot at the final round. And yes, we have managed to win the hackathon at final round also. And yes, it was very unique experience there. There were so many we can say personalities were there. They were doing best at their domain. So we got to domain things from that. We got to learn things how things work at we can say industry level. And yes, it was very amazing experience.
Great to hear, Ajay. So let us move to the next question. It was the second last which I want to ask from my side. So how this experience, the winning experience as well as the planning and managing the whole project is used in your real life?
So like it's like really useful. Like if I think, because you got to manage like everything, like how you are going to like design, how you are going to present to the juries, and I think like that is the most important thing. Like if you want to like start in a corporate world, like uh, you need to know like how you can present yourself, how you can put yourself out in the world. So that's one plus point of the hackathon. uh, Another thing is like you get to learn new technologies, you can put it in your resume. That's also a plus point. Anything else, Yash, Aman?
That's it.
Harshal, sorry, but could you please repeat? Your voice was a little bit shattered while you asked question.
Okay. Let me repeat the question. How is this experience is used in your real life? How it benefits in your current life?
Oh, yes, we can very much relate this experience to a real life, because when you move to a corporate world, you are not like limited to a single technology. You have to work in a team, and that team has many burdens on them. Like you have the backend section working, front end section working, then you have the database section working. So we got a small glimpse of this environment while being in a hackathon, because only four people of us was responsible for doing all those things. Like Mukund was handling the backend API things, and database and all were also done. Then me, Ajay, and Aman were also like working towards the front end part. Then while presenting to the jury, that's the main thing. You should even if your project is good, you have to highlight your good points, that what are the extinguishing features that your project has, which some other like rival teams don't have. Or if even our project don't have, we should highlight such points that like distinguishes our project. So on corporate level, this helps you when you are portraying yourself. Like when you have the employee quality week, where you have to highlight that what you have done. Each and every employee are asked to show their contributions towards the company's growth. So you should be aware that what points will affect your performance. And this is what we learned from hackathon too, because different types of jury come to us, and all of them have different kinds of question. Because a faculty member will ask you question related to your implementation, and a person from industrial level will ask you different questions which you have never imagined, like how will this improve the sales, or how will this improve the cost, like in what ways the cost of the company will be reduced if we implement this system. And there are so many questions that we have never thought of. So yes, this is what I think on my side. Aman, do you like to tell something?
So like uh, one thing I would like to add, like whenever you are like presenting something in hackathon, you don't need to show all your cards at a single place. You just plan everything, and whenever the jury comes almost 4 to 5 times. So you have to think what we will going to show in first place and what we will going to show in second place. That thing like plays a very important role, and it had played a very important role in our event, in our hackathon also, Mukund. I think, imagine, like we have shown the
Yes,
machine.
and every step, like every jury, like we had some new, like any suggestions the jury had, we had implemented that, or like we had something new in our project to show them every time.
Yeah.
So like yeah, that also plays a important role.
So you
Like
have
in after the hackathon, like in the corporate world also, like you need to have each and every skill, and whenever the time comes, you should know like when the time comes, you should be able to use it. So you should know like when, how, and what you should do.
Present, yeah.
Yes, don't just be a techie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so let us move to the last question from my side. What is your message for young minds? Most of the participants are from first, second, or third year of their college life. So, what is your message? What is your thought about that?
Yes, so I would like to start first. So I want to say one thing, like you are underestimating yourself. Like you need to keep faith in yourself. You need to bring some confidence. Like yes, I can do this. I can do. Yes, I will manage to do this. First, it is very important thing to keep faith in yourself, keep confidence in yourself. When they propose the like a hackathon, you believe that I don't have that much enough knowledge, or I haven't learned anything. I don't know how to find some real world solutions. But you need to bring confidence. You need to be ready. Like I can, yes, I will be there for any situation. I will manage to learn new things. I will always ready to accept new challenges. So it is the first part. You need to improve in yourself. Like you need to believe, and you need to kick start. Like you need to start from somewhere. If you hesitate, like if you adjust, like if you adjust in yourself, like I can do this, I can do this, or you be lazy, then it is not going to happen at any time. So you need to believe in yourself, and you need to really start from somewhere. So just enroll yourself whenever you find some opportunity, and it will be like when we enroll, then everyone is there to help you. If we you can ask from faculty members, your seniors. No one will deny you. Like when you are doing such good things, then they will obviously gonna support you. There are many support. There will be so many supporters for you. There will be main supporter is Google, or you can say internet. So yes, uh, just jump in and start doing things. Yes.
Yeah, someone.
Okay,
It's like I just want to say,
anyone?
like, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can
Aman.
start.
Okay, I just want to say, like, explore everything. Like, not it is not necessary to like interest in coding. If you are interested in design, if you are interested in product, that people are also getting a good job and good high-paying salary. So I can imagine, like, not everyone can be interested in coding. Also, not everyone can be interested in design. So I just want to say to the people, like, explore everything that you can do with the computer science field and that you can start. So explore everything and just go with the thing that you are interested in, and you will definitely get to a good job or good company or something. Yeah.
Yes.
So yes, Ajay was very to the point that it's you should not fear about how we will perform and what all, because even when we started, we even don't knew many things, and upon participating in 2 3 hackathons, we like evolved from time to time. We started learning new tactics and new things. On the side hand, we all were learning new technologies that was equally important. But these all things come to one place when you participate in any event, not only hackathons. Try to participate
Yes.
in any of the event hosted by the university, because I see nowadays there are many good events being hosted by DSC also, and GFG was also there. So that's very good. You should all take initiatives to like even if you get a chance to host such events, then it's very good because you learn many skills such as managing the all the students, and then how to host such a big event. Because I see to that there are 50 students. There were 50 students here, and that's a good response. On top of that, yes, try to grab each and every opportunity that you get. Don't be don't sit in the corner and just study for your exams, because your CGPA would only satisfy your parents and your faculty, no one else. Because if you go for a job, then your CGPA is just an entry point where they allow you to sit in an exam, and the game starts after that. Um, so that's an advice from my side, because we also have in our batch many students who didn't had so good CGPA, but they are performing way better in life than people with more CGPA. So that's from our personal experience. And yes, it doesn't matter that you stop studying and learn all the new things, because at the end of the day, you are here to get a degree. And good CGPA, like more than 8 is good enough. Like it's very good. So
Can maintain
just
easily.
be clear. Sorry.
They can maintain easily in GTU 8 above or something.
Hmm. Yes,
If they
yes.
have
It more than 8. Yes, it's not very tough. So prepare yourself for the main game, that is after the completion of your degree, that is for jobs. And this all events are one of the major contributing factors towards your good future, because when you write in your resume that you have just participated in a hackathon, the interviewer will get one topic to talk with you, that what was your hackathon about, what did you do. And when you are able to present yourself that you have good knowledge about the things that you have done, then they will be very happy and see you as a more qualified student than someone who has scored more than you. So yes, that's from my side. So just be ready for the job hunting section of your life. Thank you.
Okay. So like few points from my side, like explore your opportunities. Like don't limit yourself. Be it hackathons, be it something else. Like if you like marketing, if you want to be a business analyst, don't limit yourself. Explore your opportunities and work on that. Like as for the CGPA part, like you should at least try to maintain above 8, like because it matters. Like for your even your resume to get selected in some companies, it matters. So focus on that also. And like if you are planning to go for like abroad, like for Canada or America, Germany, and in that also like it matters a lot. So focus and that too. And like don't keep things for the like later part of the day. Like start preparing from now only. Like if you are preparing for gate, if you are preparing for placements, start doing PSL go, uh, giving mock interviews. Like it matters a lot. Like when there is like a conflict between like whom to select, the first person or the second person. So these things, like small things, like yeah, like yes, as yesterday, like yes, he has participated in an hackathon. Like he does community work. Like he is an open source contributor. So those things matter a lot, and they like highlight your resume very much. Like the recruiter will like definitely see those points and like yes, he's a better choice. So those things matter, and that's it.
Okay, okay,
One
thank
point
you.
to add. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
that don't rely too much on campus placement. You
Hmm.
could find way more better job by yourself. Use the LinkedIn and Naukri.com, and many even Twitter is a very good way to find job. Let me be realistic to you. Because placement, let me be fair. I'm not saying something. bad or something, but if you want a good job, then when you go and find it yourself, you will find more package. That's what I have seen, and without any bonds and such thing. So try to build up your resume from right now. If you are in first year, then this is the best time. If you are in third year, then also you have some time, and it's definitely like you can easily get that. So that's from my side.
Just like do some
Start
personal
updating your LinkedIn
projects
profile.
that you can showcase, like on the technologies that you're interested to work in the future. Do some projects, make open source contributions, and it will help you guys like in the future.
Yes, projects are very important. Yes, Mukund, you are very true. Because when you have done project, you are not only using one single technology. And see, the thing is, the more you have things to talk about in your resume, the more the interview will go in the flow. Because when you don't have anything to talk about in resume, the interviewer will ask questions from his side. So if we have a good resume, then we can like channelize the whole interview. That okay, first he talked about our events, then now he will go to our project section and talk to us about our projects. But when we have only certification and good CGPA, then the person will ask things from his pocket. That okay, like you have completed your bachelor, so you might have learned, you might have studied this subject. So let me ask you from this subject. But when you have some when you have some experience from, also internships are very good. If you get a chance, then please take part in internship. Do a 3 to 4 month internship. if uh,
No,
if you are
not
not allowed from.
not chance, like it's compulsory. You should
Yes,
definitely
it's
do
so
an
compulsory.
internship, like
Yes, if
6 months at least.
college is not allowing you, yes, if college is not allowing, then do some part-time internship where you don't have to be there for the whole day. But please do an internship. It's really helpful, guys.
Okay, so thank you everyone for being present at this wonderful event. Thanks to all our four winners for being able to present and share their experience and valuable feedback towards the future journey of our young minds. So before concluding the event, I would like to ask participants if you have any doubts, then you are feel free to unmute yourself and ask our winners directly. And don't forget to fill the feedback form. Feedback form is necessary for improving from our side as well. So yeah, the floor is yours.
So
Uh,
you,
Thank
yes,
you, Vaya, for a great day. And I'm new here. I'm so much excited. And uh, after watching, and yeah, I want to and please, Harshish Bhaiya, you sent a mail, and I want to connect with you.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I will definitely do.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you, Bhaiya.
okay, welcome. तो और कोई भी डाउट है, मतलब प्लेसमेंट रिलेटेड डाउट है, हैकेथॉन रिलेटेड डाउट है, किसी सब्जेक्ट के रिलेटेड डाउट है, कुछ भी पूछ सकते हो.
Yeah,
As
Bhaiya, like keep one roadmap first year.
Sorry.
Can you give any roadmap? How can I uh, mm, uh, means first year वाला ना, I'm the first
अच्छा,
year.
फर्स्ट ईयर में हो तो मतलब फर्स्ट ईयर में बेसिकली मतलब मैं तो यही सजेस्ट करूंगा कि एक्सप्लोर करो और थोड़ा, मतलब 12th से अभी आए होते हैं, एक मतलब एटलीस्ट एक प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज आती होगी तुम्हें, तो और थोड़ा एक्सप्लोर करो, अलग अलग टेक्नोलॉजीज एक्सप्लोर करो और अपॉर्चुनिटीज एक्सप्लोर करो, कि देखो तुम्हें किस में इंटरेस्ट है, किस में मज़ा आ रहा है. तो बेसिक मतलब कोडिंग में तो बेसिकली वही है कि अगर मज़ा आ रहा है तो ही अच्छा लगेगा, बाकी तो तुम्हें वो बोरिंग लगेगा एकदम। तो एक्सप्लोर करो, और थोड़ा फर्स्ट ईयर में हो तो यही हैकेथॉन्स वगैरह में पार्ट लो, प्रोजेक्ट्स करो, उसके हिसाब से तुम्हें आइडिया आएगा कि आगे तुम्हें किस फील्ड में जाना है। मतलब फ्रंट एंड में तुम्हें डिजाइनिंग वगैरह में इंटरेस्ट है, तुम्हें लॉजिक वगैरह बिल्ड करना अच्छा लगता है, मशीन लर्निंग में इंटरेस्ट है, डेटा एनालिस्ट बनना है, तो एक्सप्लोर करो और थोड़ा उसके हिसाब से तुम्हें खुद से ही तुम्हें आइडिया आएगा कि हाँ मेरे लिए ये फील्ड ही सही है ऐसा।
थैंक यू भाई। Harshil, you are not audible.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, yes, now it's okay.
Feel free to ask if you have any doubt, or you can connect with all these foreigner in a LinkedIn account also. So just search their name in LinkedIn and you will get a profile.
तो भाई प्लेसमेंट रिलेटेड कोई क्वेश्चन है, जॉब कैसे ढूंढने की? अमन एक्सपर्ट है जॉब ढूंढने में।
Yes, sir. Someone will guide you better.
तो
मतलब
उससे रिलेटेड भी पूछ सकते हो।
बेसिकली कैंपस प्लेसमेंट पे ज़्यादा डिपेंडेंट नहीं रहो, एंड लिंक्डइन और ये सब तो मतलब बेस्ट है फाइंड करने के लिए। डायरेक्ट सीईओ को या किसी को सीटीओस को कोल्ड मेल करो, ज़्यादा नहीं मतलब 10-12 चांस में ही तुमको ऐसा मिल ही जाएगी जॉब, और कैंपस से काफ़ी अच्छी मिलने वाली है। तो मतलब कैंपस पे
Yes.
डिपेंड ना हो और डायरेक्ट करो लिंक्डइन से अप्लाई। जिस टेक्नोलॉजी पे अब सपोज तुमको उस पे करना है मशीन लर्निंग काम, तो देर इज़ नो चांस कि वो तुमको कैंपस प्लेसमेंट में ऐसी कोई कंपनी मिले।
Yes.
तो डेफिनेटली यू कैन ट्राई आउट विथ लिंक्डइन, Twitter or Naukri.com. So you can directly apply to these companies. If you want to work with blockchain or something, you can directly apply. So it is a great platform. And
क्लास डोर है।
Glassdoor, yeah, you can definitely read reviews and all. So it gives you opportunity to work in that field that you want to work really, that you really interested in. So definitely, I would suggest you to just don't fill the campus on campus form for placement, and go with the off campus. So if you are interested in different fields like machine learning, blockchain, data analytics, that is not going to campus is not going to give this opportunity, and that's how you can definitely search for. And
And being in IT, you all have that leverage that you can work from home, because many companies who are offshore or who are remote, from Bangalore, Hyderabad, Delhi, they provide work from home to us. So it's a very good opportunity. In other fields, you have to be present at that location, but we can leverage this opportunity and join such companies. You are still in your studying phase, so try to grab such remote internships, because while uh, at this point you will be lured by many different technologies that big data is booming. Oh, let me do big data. I will be a big data analyst in future. And so try to do an internship in that field, and if you are comfortable with that, then go forward with that same domain. And if you think that no, I might do so better in some another field, then try to switch your profile. All you have to do is gain some basic knowledge in that field, and then apply for internships blindly. Applying in one or two, only in one or two position won't help. You have to apply in 200, 300, how many of the locations you get, because many of them won't even see your resume. And so the filter process is very it's very profound. You have to apply to many internships. In that way, you only need one job. See, you only need one internship. So try to apply in as many as you can. It will be very helpful to you, and it will also help you to make an understanding that okay, I want to continue in this field only. That clarification is very important.
जैसे कि जरूरी है क्या कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्राम?
सॉरी,
कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग जरूरी है जॉब के लिए?
कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग, हाँ मतलब मैं तो बोलूंगा कि जरूरी है। मतलब या तो तुम्हें डेवलपमेंट में इतना अच्छा होना पड़ेगा कि मतलब तुम्हारे इतने मतलब इतने अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स होने चाहिए, पर्सनल प्रोजेक्ट्स, या तुम्हारा प्रीवियस वर्क एक्सपीरियंस इतना अच्छा होना चाहिए कि जिस भी कंपनी में तुम अप्लाई करो वो तुम्हें डीएस एल्गो के क्वेश्चन पूछे ना कि हाँ भाई इसका तो डेवलप, क्योंकि ये तो मतलब स्वाभाविक है कि दोनों में तो मतलब दोनों चीज में तो तुम एक्सेप्शनल हो नहीं सकते कि डेवलपमेंट में भी एक्सेप्शनल हो और डीएस एल्गो में भी एक्सेप्शनल हो, कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग में भी एक्सेप्शनल हो। तो मतलब एंट्री लेवल पे तो मैं कहूँगा कि 100% तुम्हें मतलब बेसिक क्वेश्चंस, मतलब डायनामिक प्रोग्रामिंग वगैरह के बेसिक क्वेश्चंस, स्टैक्स के, क्यूज के, जो बेसिक क्वेश्चंस है वो एटलीस्ट तुम सॉल्व कर सको, उस लेवल तक तो कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग आना ही चाहिए। मतलब थोड़ा लॉजिक वगैरह तुम बिल्ड कर सको। बाकी मतलब फिर आगे जैसे जैसे एक्सपीरियंस होता जाएगा उसका वैल्यू उतना ही कम होता जाएगा। फिर डेवलपमेंट तुम कितना अच्छा कर सकते हो, तुम्हें मतलब सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट में तुम्हें कितना अच्छे से आता है, सिस्टम डिजाइन तुम्हें कितना अच्छे से आता है, उसके ऊपर फिर काफी चीजें डिपेंड करती है। पर एंट्री लेवल पे तो 100% कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग, एटलीस्ट थोड़ा मतलब बेसिक क्वेश्चंस तुम सॉल्व कर सको कि जैसे कि मतलब मैंने जितने भी इंटरव्यू या इंटर्नशिप वगैरह में इंटरव्यूज दिए हैं तो उसमें ये डायनेमिक प्रोग्रामिंग जैसे कि मेकिंग कॉइन चेंज वाले प्रॉब्लम्स है, फिर नैपसैक प्रॉब्लम्स है, वो मतलब सेम ही प्रॉब्लम्स, खाली उनके डिफरेंट वेरिएशंस वो पूछते ही है। तो बेसिक कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग कर लो, फायदा ही होगा उससे। क्योंकि एंट्री लेवल पे तो मतलब इंडिया में तुम देखोगे तो इतने सारे कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर्स, मतलब अभी जिसको पूछो वो कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग बोल रहा है। तो इतने सारे कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर्स निकल रहे हैं, तो एक पोजीशन के लिए तुम अप्लाई कर रहे हो तो उसमें वैसे ही कुछ 10,000 लोग अप्लाई कर रहे होंगे, तो वो फिल्टर कैसे करे? फिर 10,000 रेज्यूमे, 10,000 लोगों का अलग अलग इंटरव्यू तो नहीं ले सकते ना। तो इसके लिए इनिशियली तो इतने सारे लोगों को फिल्टर करने के लिए वो या तो कोडिंग टेस्ट रखेंगे या कोई प्रोग्रामिंग चैलेंज रखेंगे। तो उसके लिए मतलब भले तुम्हें डेवलपमेंट अच्छी आती हो, पर उसके लिए फिर इंटरव्यू के लिए क्वालिफाई होने के लिए, सिलेक्ट होने के लिए तुमको ये कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग इसके लिए इम्पोर्टेंट होती है। बाकी तुम्हें अगर तुम्हारा खुद का ही स्टार्टअप चालू करना है तो फिर तो उसकी कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है। फिर तुम लोगों के इंटरव्यू लोगे कि हाँ मैं डीएसएल को क्वेश्चंस देता हूँ तुमको।
और डीएसएल को मैं इसमें कौन से था, सी प्लस प्लस और जावा?
क्या?
सी प्लस जावा?
मतलब सी
It
प्लस
doesn't
प्लस और
really matter. Like you
और
can
जावा में, हाँ जी।
you can choose your whatever you are comfortable with.
हाँ मीन्स लैंग्वेज डिपेंडेंट नहीं होता है, कंपनी में तुम
Yes,
जाते हो
yes.
तो पता
और
होता है
लैंग्वेज डिपेंडेंट कभी बनने का भी नहीं, मतलब ईगो पे नहीं ले लेने का कि नहीं मैं तो यही लैंग्वेज करता हूँ तो मैं यही करूँगा। क्योंकि
चेंज होते रहते हैं, तो फिर तुमको वहाँ पर हर 15 दिन में हो सकता है लैंग्वेज स्विच करनी पड़े। तो
जैसे अभी यश की बात करो
concepts.
तो वो एज ए एंड्रॉइड डेवलपर हायर हुआ था, अभी एंगुलर पे काम कर रहा है। तो
Yes, you should be ready to take whatever opportunity that you get. और
Yes.
concepts clear करो, oops concept है वो बहुत काम किया है, so language specific मत रहिए.
और नाउ अभी कॉलेज को ध्यान में रखते हुए तुम एक लैंग्वेज पे फोकस कर सकते हो जिसमें तुम कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग कर रहे हो, और कुछ वेब डेवलपमेंट के लिए तुम जावास्क्रिप्ट या कुछ ले सकते हो। ऐसा ऐसा नहीं है कि सब कुछ सीखने जाओ, कॉलेज को ध्यान में रखते हुए तुम एक या दो लैंग्वेज पे फोकस
मतलब तुम्हारे बेसिक्स क्लियर होने चाहिए कि फिर तुम्हें कोई भी लैंग्वेज दो तो वो फिर कोई भी फ्रेमवर्क दो तो फिर उसके हिसाब से तुम अडेप्ट इजीली कर सकते हो, अगर एक बार तुम्हारे बेसिक्स क्लियर हो गए तो।
ओके, थैंक यू।
इतने
so any
इतने
other
सारे दूसरे
question?
लोग हैं, कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है? कुछ तो क्वेश्चन पूछ लो।
सच बोलता हूँ, मतलब ऐसे मतलब हम लोग तो ठीक है अभी अभी पास आउट हुए, पर फिर भी काफी एक्सपीरियंस सीनियर्स को, मतलब मुझे नहीं तो एटलीस्ट हर्षिल को पूछना कि आगे क्या करना है, उसको भी काफी एक्सपीरियंस हो गया है। मतलब मेन तो वही है, नेटवर्किंग, आईटी फील्ड में नेटवर्किंग काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है। अपने सीनियर्स से पूछते रहो, मतलब अभी हमारे जो सीनियर्स थे हम अभी भी उनसे कांटेक्ट रखते हैं कि आगे कभी भी काम आ सकते हैं, मतलब फ्यूचर रेफरेंस के लिए या कुछ डाउट हो तो। मतलब अब यही बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी और ऐसा अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म हमारे पास है जिसपे तुम क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हो, तो उसका यूज करना चाहिए, मैं तो वही कहूँगा। तो कोई भी क्वेश्चंस हो
अपने
डेफिनेटली। हाँ,
अपने एल्यूमिनाई को यूज करो मस्त। कॉलेज ने इतने सारे दिए हैं, सबको पकड़ पकड़ के पूछो कि ये क्यों कर रहे हो, आप कैसे कर रहे हो। क्योंकि सब फील्ड में अगर आप गेट के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो तो अपने पास गेट में बहुत ही मतलब 2 रैंक वाले लोग हैं, 3 रैंक वाले लोग हैं। फिर अगर आपको लाइक जॉब्स और उसके लिए करना है तो फिर बहुत ही सही सही पैकेज वाले लोग हैं। जस्ट यू नीड टू फाइंड दैट पीपल। सब अवेलेबल है, उनसे जाके डायरेक्ट पूछो कि भैया कैसे किया, ये क्या किया आपने, और मुझे भी ये करना है। तो nobody will say that नहीं भाई मैं तो कुछ नहीं किया, ऐसा ही हो गया। they will share your experience and they will be fair enough, because कहीं ना कहीं उन्होंने भी किसी को पूछा था कभी जिन्होंने उनको बहुत सही से आंसर दिया था। so that's a good thing, and you also be helpful to people who ask you something.
उन भैया टीसीएस इंटरव्यू
क्या
का टीसीएस इंटरव्यू का एक्सपीरियंस।
टीसीएस इंटरव्यू का एक्सपीरियंस, ठीक है। तो मतलब मेरा जो सिलेक्शन हुआ था वो कोड वीटा से थ्रू हुआ था। तो उसके बाद मतलब मुझे ये एनक्यूटी वगैरह तो देनी नहीं पड़ी थी डायरेक्ट। कोड वीटा तुम लोग को शायद पता है, नहीं पता है? पता है कोड वीटा क्या है? हेलो।
I think so sir, नहीं पता visa clear में है।
हाँ, तो कोड वीटा मतलब वही कोडिंग कंपटीशन होता है, मतलब जैसा तुम ही पूछ रहे थे शायद कि कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग का क्या यूज है करके। तो कोड वीटा मतलब टीसीएस का ऑर्गेनाइज्ड कोडिंग कंपटीशन होता है जिसमें प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं वो सॉल्व करने का होता है। तो उसके थ्रू मेरा हुआ था इंटरव्यू। तो मैं कहूँगा ठीक है, मॉडरेट था। मतलब स्टार्ट मतलब उससे हार्ड इंटरव्यूज भी दिए हैं मैंने। तब बेसिक ऊप्स से रिलेटेड चीज़ें पूछते हैं, फिर आपके प्रोजेक्ट से रिलेटेड चीज़ें पूछते हैं, और आपका बेस नॉलेज चेक करते हैं कि आप कितने जल्दी चीज़ें सीख सकते हो, नई चीज़ें सीख सकते हो, आपका प्रेजेंटेशन कैसा है, आप कैसे लोगों से बात करते हो। उसके हिसाब से उन लोग सिलेक्ट करते हैं। तो इंटरव्यू तो मैं कहूँगा कि मॉडरेट होता है, उतना इजी भी नहीं होता है। थोड़ी आप मतलब आपको बेस नॉलेज होगा डीएसएलगो का, डेटाबेस का, क्वेरीज वगैरह सिंपल क्वेरीज लिख सकते हो तो, और थोड़ी बहुत कोडिंग आती हो तो इजीली सिलेक्ट हो जाओ। एटलीस्ट निंजा प्रोफाइल के लिए तो इजीली सिलेक्ट हो जाओ।
हेलो।
यस।
यस यस।
Yes, you are audible.
मेरा मेरा ये क्वेश्चन है ना कि मैं गेट का प्रिपरेशन करना चाहता हूँ, उसके साथ साथ प्लेसमेंट की भी तैयारी कर सकता हूँ। दोनों में मतलब किस तरह मतलब
अच्छा, मतलब तुम पूछ रहे
बैलेंस
हो कि
रखें।
अच्छा, तो गेट की तैयारी, तो गेट अभी फरवरी में है तो तुमने प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करी?
अभी मैं सेकेंड ईयर में हूँ।
अच्छा, सेकेंड ईयर में हो, मतलब नेक्स्ट ईयर ये वाला तो नहीं दोगे, नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट ईयर वाला दोगे। ठीक है, तो तुम्हारे पास तो काफी टाइम है। तो गेट की तैयारी भी कर सकते हो, साथ में प्लेसमेंट की भी कर सकते हो, उसमें कोई दिक्कत की बात है नहीं। मतलब गेट का सिलेबस वगैरह तो है, काफी बड़ा होता है। तो मे बी अगर वीकेंड्स पे तुम 2-3 आवर्स भी देते हो तो हो जाएगा। मतलब मैंने तो ऐसे ही बिना पढ़े दी थी। मतलब वही उसमें भी यही बेसिक नॉलेज तुम्हारा कैसा अच्छा है, मैथ वगैरह कैसा अच्छा है। 11th-12th में अगर थोड़ी बहुत मेहनत की होगी तो इजीली हो सकता है। तो मतलब वीकेंड्स वगैरह पे 2-3 आवर्स सिलेबस एक बार नोट डाउन करके प्रिपरेशन करना स्टार्ट करो। 1 ईयर में तो आई थिंक लाइक गुड इनफ, लाइक 50-55 मार्क्स तो लेके आ ही सकते हो। और साथ में प्लेसमेंट वगैरह का भी प्रिपरेशन करना है, तो उसके लिए भी ये थोड़ा कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग करो। हमारा एक कोड शेफ वाला चैप्टर भी है कॉलेज में, तो उसके कॉम्पिटिशन्स में पार्ट लो। मतलब उसमें मतलब 24 आवर्स होते हैं। तुम बोलोगे कितना सब करूँ मैं, बात बराबर है, पर मतलब एटलीस्ट 1 घंटा दिन में या वीकेंड्स पे 2-3 घंटा गेट का करो, या कोई प्रोजेक्ट पे काम करो। तो दोनों का प्रिपरेशन आई थिंक पैरेलली तो कर ही सकते हो। पर अगर मतलब एटलीस्ट एंड तक तो तुम्हें आइडिया आ जाना चाहिए कि एक्चुअली मुझे करना क्या है, कि मास्टर्स ही करना है या प्लेसमेंट में लेना है। क्योंकि फिर अगर तुम कॉलेज प्लेसमेंट्स की बात कर रहे हो तो मतलब उसमें एवरेज तुम्हें मिलेगा पैकेज आई थिंक अराउंड 2.5 lakhs का। तो उससे बेटर है अगर तुम्हें गेट में इंटरेस्ट ही है और पढ़ने में मज़ा आता है तो 2 साल गेट कर लो। क्योंकि मतलब अभी हमारा एक सीनियर था हेमंग व्यास करके, तो उसका वॉलमार्ट में हुआ है ना अमन?
हाँ वॉलमार्ट।
हाँ, वॉलमार्ट में उनका प्लेसमेंट हो गया है 2 years मतलब मास्टर्स करने के बाद। तो मतलब मैं तो कहूँगा कि हो सकता है पैरेलली, पर एक बेटर वही रहेगा कि तुम एक बार फिक्स कर लो कि क्या करना है। अभी तो 2nd ईयर में हो तो ठीक है, थोड़ी पढ़ाई कर लो, थोड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स बना लो, पर एटलीस्ट 3rd ईयर तक तो क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए कि क्या करना है। क्योंकि फिर मतलब फिर ऐसा नहीं होना, तुम्हें नहीं ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कि मैं और थोड़ी मेहनत करता तो गेट क्लियर हो सकता था मेरा, या ऐसा। समझ रहे हो?
ओके, थैंक यू भैया।
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are
Yes,
audible.
you are audible.
So as I am from 3rd year, so we have learned many of the languages. But my question is that from where to start preparation for placement?
So like if I talk about like the generic placement process, so first you have like aptitude and English and those kind of tests. So like if you are good with that, then no worries. Like if you are sure like I can solve like the basic aptitude questions, then no need to, like you can like at least do some preparation on that. Then like you can do competitive coding, like you can solve the basic questions like as I said earlier. Then like uh, check the companies, like whichever company you are applying, check your role, like before which role they are hiring, what technologies they want you to have, like what skills they want you to have. Based on that, prepare for the interview. Like if you are applying for a Django backend position for Django, so like you should at least have 1 or 2 projects in Django, and you should have a basic, like you should have in-depth knowledge of Django. Based on that, prepare yourself for the interview, and like after the interview, like you should know like these are the questions that like they can ask, and read through like from Geeks for Geeks or other blogs where people share their interview experience, so that you get an basic understanding how like interviews are taken. uh, and like present yourself very neatly and speak very clearly. Like those things are also like very important. Like if you are little bit weak at English, so like prepare like read some books or newspapers, that you can at least speak a little better, or you can speak grammatically, like if you can speak with good grammar. That's it.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yes, anything from your side?
Also, yes, be strategic. If you want to prepare for Rajkot, Ahmedabad positions, then learn technologies based on that, because we can see some clusters where here .NET is more used. That's what I have seen. And for backend, if you learn .NET, then you can have many job opportunities. And if you are ready to move out of Gujarat, then you can move towards the new technologies and all that. So that's also important, because if you learn a very trending technology and then try to find a job here in Ahmedabad, Rajkot, then you will be at the loss, because companies here are more service based. They take projects, whichever projects they get, and they deliver them the solutions. So for that, usually such technologies are not needed. So that's also a thing to keep in mind.
Thank you.
Like
PHP.NET
most
combination is very it's very used here in Gujarat. That's what I have seen. Yes,
yes,
Mukund,
like
you were saying.
yes, I I will reiterate, uh, like check your profile, like for whatever role the company is offering. Like the most common mistake people do, like they don't know anything about the company, they don't know anything about the role. And when like the interviewer asks, like what do you expect from this role, like this is a JavaScript Node.js position and you haven't done any projects in Node.js and all that. So research a little bit for the company you are like applying, or for the role you are applying, so it helps a lot in the interview.
जॉब रिलेटेड कुछ भी मतलब हो कि कैसे ग्रैब करने की, तो अमन को पूछना, वो दिलवा के देगा जॉब। अमन
क्या कुछ भी क्वेश्चन हो तो आप लोग पूछ सकते हैं, हम लोग से डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं व्हाट्सएप में।
Yes.
मोर क्वेश्चंस गाइस। कितना अभी भी 27 लोग हैं, 2-3 ही क्वेश्चन आए हैं, कोई तो पूछो।
I think rest are enjoying their vacations.
हाँ, वो दिवाली के काम की अभी उनको वो है कि अभी मीटिंग ऑफ करेंगे, काम करवाएंगे, उसलिए मीटिंग लेफ्ट नहीं करनी है।
Okay, so let's
नहीं पूछो
conclude
वैसे भी।
this meeting.
श्योर। तो एक और लास्ट पॉइंट में कह दूंगा कि अपना कॉलेज टाइम एंजॉय करो। मतलब हमने तो 2 साल गवाए, हमको मालूम है।
तो 2 साल जो रहे वो मतलब पूरा निचोड़ दिया था।
कॉलेज के बाद तो फिर करना ही है काम, और मतलब इतना टाइम नहीं मिलेगा स्पेंड करने के लिए तुमको, और मतलब सारी थिंग्स एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए। तो एंजॉय द कॉलेज, मेक फ्रेंड्स, विजिट सम गुड प्लेसेस, प्लान टूर, and yes, enjoy the college life.
Ready ना भाई?
I think Sanjana has a question.
Yes, sir. So my question is, after selection, what are the projects you have done with that, so we can get idea of?
Like in college or in our companies?
After selection in companies, yes.
Any of that?
Okay, so like I am placed in TCS, and my project is related to cloud migration. So like what I do is, like my client has different projects running on his servers right now. So for my project, in my project we like migrate those projects to Google Cloud. So I am working on that right now. So in TCS, like there are lots of projects, so I cannot say for sure like what project you will get. but I am working at like this. I am working as a migration analyst. Like it's a fancy word, but basically we transfer projects from the server and configure them on cloud, and like we say to the customer like, yes, you are good to run them from cloud from now on. Aman, Yash,
Yes.
Ajay.
Yes. If I tell about myself, then I'm working on application development. Like I'm developing one application for pharmacy solution. Like they want to make their pharmacy completely online. Like they everyone can, we can say, directly transfer the prescription to the pharmacy. Doctor can directly assign prescription to the pharmacy, and they will prepare your medicine, and they will deliver to your house directly. So they basically they want to make their business online. It is US based project. I'm my role is to develop Ionic application. In current time, everyone is moving towards hybrid application development because it is easy. We can say it is less costly, and yes, it is a Node.js way, we can say. So everyone is moving towards Angular, React, Vue.js, and everyone is developing, we can say, hybrid application. So I'm working on Ionic currently, and yes, it is going good. And yes, I'm doing good at my level. Aman, Yash.
क्या मतलब सब कुछ वैसा ही होता है जैसे मतलब सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट में हम लोग कुछ सीखते हैं। तो बेसिकली मतलब होता क्या है कंपनी में कि कंपनी में कोई मैं वर्चुअल इवेंट वाले प्लेटफॉर्म की बात करूँ, मैं उस पर काम करता हूँ यूबिलो में। इट्स अ वर्चुअल इवेंट बेस्ड स्टार्टअप। सो बेसिकली क्या करते हैं कि हम लोग कोई नया फीचर सोचते हैं तो प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर मतलब सोचता है नया फीचर, तो वो फिर इंजीनियरिंग मैनेजर को बताता है, फिर वो डिसाइड करता है कि ठीक है हम इस टेक्नोलॉजी पे ट्राई करेंगे, इस टेक्नोलॉजी पे वर्क करेंगे। और इंजीनियरिंग मैनेजर के नीचे होते हैं हम लोग, मतलब ये SD1 SD2। तो वो सब है ना, वो फीचर उनको इंजीनियरिंग मैनेजर हमको पूरा एक्सप्लेन करता है कि हम ये करने वाले हैं, इन चीज़ों पे चेंज करने वाले हैं। तो बेसिकली एज अ बैकएंड इंजीनियर मैं क्या करता हूँ कि मैं कुछ एंडपॉइंट्स क्रिएट करूँगा, मैं कुछ डेटाबेस इंटीग्रेशन करूँगा। तो बेसिकली कंपनी में ऐसा नहीं होता है कि पूरी पूरी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हमारे ऊपर ही होती है। वो अच्छा खासा टाइम देते हैं आप उसमें, तो अपने मैनेजर से पूछ सकते हो। इट्स बेसिकली अजाइल इन्वायरमेंट वेर यू मतलब आपको प्रोजेक्ट असाइन होता है, प्रोजेक्ट का कुछ पार्ट असाइन होता है आपको अपने रोल के हिसाब से। फ्रंट एंड इंजीनियर है तो उसको कुछ फ्रंट एंड बनाना रहेगा, फिर बैक एंड इंजीनियर है तो कुछ एंड पॉइंट्स बनाने होंगे, डेटाबेस इंटीग्रेशन होगा या कुछ माइग्रेशन टाइप होगा। तो दैट्स द थिंग वी आर वर्किंग ऑन। इट्स द सेम, इट्स नॉट अ न्यू थिंग। जैसे आप मतलब यूट्यूब से देख के या कहीं से प्रोजेक्ट बनाते हो तो आप सिंपली वही करते हो कि सबसे पहले बैक एंड बनाओगे, फिर फ्रंट एंड बनाओगे, फिर उसको डिप्लॉय करोगे सर्वर पे। तो सेम ऐसा ही प्रोसेस होता है, कुछ नया नहीं होता है, बस थोड़ा हमको प्रोफेशनली काम करना पड़ता है ताकि वो चीज़ आगे वाला बंदा अगर कोड रीड कर रहा है तो उसको भी समझ में आना चाहिए हमारी जॉब से निकलने के बाद। ऐसा नहीं वो हमको कॉल करके पूछे कि ये क्या लिखा है। तो ऐसी सब चीज़ें ध्यान रखनी चाहिए, और बाकी कुछ ऐसा नया नहीं होता है। अभी फ़िलहाल के लिए कॉलेज पे तुम लोग सब कुछ सीखो, फ्रंट एंड भी सीखो, बैक एंड भी सीखो, और बाद में जब कंपनी पे जाओगे तो तुम्हारा एक स्पेसिफिक हो जाता है। अब तो फुल स्टैक भी चल ही रहा है, लेकिन फिर भी स्पेसिफिक हो जाता है कि तुम बैक एंड पे काम कर रहे हो, फ्रंट एंड पे। बाकी सब कुछ नॉर्मल होता है, वैसा ही होता है। कोडिंग भी हम वैसे ही स्टैक ओवरफ्लो पे सर्च कर करके ही करते हैं, वैसा कुछ नया नहीं है। तो that's it.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much.
Aman, I also worked on cloud, right? That experience was also good.
Sorry?
इससे पहले जो क्लाउड वाला था।
IoT.
Basically, previous company I was working on IoT devices, so I have written firmwares in C++. So C++ अभी भी यूज़ हो रही है इंडस्ट्री में, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। एंड बाकी मतलब काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था। अच्छे स्टार्टअप्स में जाओ यार, मतलब जहाँ सीखने को मिले ऐसा, जो नई नई टेक्नोलॉजीज़ पे काम करते हो। तो मैं IoT वाले स्टार्टअप पे ऑलमोस्ट 6 मंथ था और काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला, मतलब बहुत रिग्रेसिव लर्निंग हुई थी वहाँ पर। वो एक अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था, उसके बेस पे मुझे एक अच्छी जॉब भी मिली एट द एंड ऑफ फाइनल ईयर। सो मतलब यही है कि इंटर्नशिप अच्छे से करो और अच्छी कंपनीज में करो। That's it. और बाकी सब कुछ वैसा ही रहता है, ऐसा कुछ नया नहीं रहता है। जैसे तुम प्रोजेक्ट अपने घर पे बैठे बैठे बनाते हो, सेम वैसा ही रहता है। तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट मिलता है, तुम सर्च करते हो, जस्ट कोड वहाँ पर ऐड करते हो, ऐसा। तो डरने जैसा कुछ नहीं होता है कि हमको आता नहीं है, कॉन्फिडेंस रखो।
कोडिंग मतलब आईटी वर्ल्ड में तो ऐसा ही है, फेक इट अंटिल यू मेक इट।
हाँ,
That code should be noted. Okay, so guys, if you have still anyone have any question, then floor is yours only. I hope there is no question left. So let us conclude the meeting here. Thank you all for joining this session, as well as special thanks to our all four winners for accept my invitation and deliver a valuable speech, as well as thank you for giving a time to us. Thank you.
थैंक यू अर्शल।
थैंक यू,
Thank
थैंक
you.
यू ऑल फॉर joining us.
Thank you all for being present here.
Thank you guys for being present.